Hi, I'm the Computer Doctor. My name is David Rickaby, and you are currently watching one of my little video clips for Helpful Hints. Today I want to talk about passwords. Passwords and how to make a password and how to have a password complex enough to work for your needs and to work to keep you secure. Passwords are used in all kinds of things. Your computer at work, your computer at home, your network at home or at work, for your online banking, you're going out buying things at eBay or online. You might just be using a password even to get into your telephone. So we use passwords for a lot of different purposes, and a lot of sites have different requirements for what those passwords have to be. I have seen in my 17 plus years of working on computers passwords that have been taped to a monitor, passwords that are hidden underneath the keyboard, passwords that are as simple as the word password or no password at all. And for your home computer, that may be fine, as long as you don't mind that if someone were to pick up your computer and walk out the door with it, that they would have access to all the information that's in your computer. I like to have a bit of a password on mine to at least slow down someone looking in my computer from getting into it initially. Of course, as with any password, if I have access to your computer and I can see it, I can get in your password with a few simple steps of hacking to get in through your complicated security, especially when you have no password at all. All you're trying to do is slow me down. Now, as far as passwords go, I like to create phrases, something that means something to me. And so I use, for one of them, a great example would be, I love my dog. In the words, I love my dog, I would take those words and those letters and I would modify them and use special characters with them. And by that I mean, and I'll show you here on this paper, but also by that I mean, you use the I, and I would use an exclamation for that. And then capital L, the letter 0, small v, and the number 3. So now that's I love, and then you've got my, so I do a capital M and the letter Y, and dog, capital D, the number 0, and a G. So now you have I love my dog, and it's broken down into special characters. It's a little harder for people to figure out. The other thing I use when I'm looking at complicated passphrases and wording or key phrases to create a password is I use passwordgenerator.net. It's a website that helps me to create a password based on the complexity that the bank or work or whomever needs, that it would meet those needs. In there you can say, oh, let's say the password has to have 8 characters. Well, you can just put the number 8 in the box, how many characters. If it's 10, you put 10. And then you can start putting in what do they require. Do they require special characters? Do they require capital? Do they require lowercase? Do they require your words not to look like words at all? You know, you might have to only ever use numbers and letters and special characters to create your password. Well, passwordgenerator.net will help you to do this. And it'll also give you a passphrase to help you remember your password. Please, when you're done creating your password, write down that password, keep track of it. I like to put mine in my wallet for a little while, and once I know the password, then I throw that piece of paper away. But don't leave it by your computer or your desk or underneath your keyboard or attached to the monitor. I mean, once someone knows your password, they know and they can get at all the different things that you have access to. I work as a network administrator for a company, and I certainly can't leave my passwords laying around, and I do know that I have to have quite a few different passwords in order to get to the different systems that are available to me. The other thing I'd like to point out is, that this is a nice way to be able to have security. It works very well, and it's as simple as, I think I blew that up. The other thing I'd like to point out, I can cut and paste. The other thing I'd like to point out is that these little videos are here to help you, not to challenge you or make it difficult for you to do things, but they're just simple ways for you to be able to work with your computer and make it a little friendlier, a little easier to work with.